Today I choose to follow you.
Good morning. This is Tuesday, the 8th of March, and this is Coffee with God. I trust you got a decent cup of coffee with you and your Bibles. If you have your Bibles, turn to Mark chapter 5, Markus hoofstuk 5. Ons gaan 'n gedagte of twee daar uitwissel. Good cup of coffee. Mark chapter 5, Jesus is summoned by an official to go and see to his daughter who is ill. On his way there, he is touched by another woman who's needing healing, and he stops and deals with that healing that took place. And then in verse 35, it says, while he was still speaking, they came from the house of the synagogue official saying, your daughter has died. Why trouble the teacher anymore? I don't know about you. I'm not talking about physical death, but I'm talking about relationships. I'm talking about situations that you've been praying for. You've been asking God to come, to make a difference, to pitch up, to work in that situation and bring life, bring energy, bring answers. And then the news comes, or it turns even worse, and you realize, but this situation is now hopeless. What's the use of praying? Listen to Jesus' answer in verse 36. But Jesus, overhearing what was being spoken, said to the synagogue official, do not be afraid any longer, only believe. Do not be afraid any longer, only believe. Can I encourage you this Tuesday as we go into this week? I don't know what you're facing. I don't know what you're praying to God about. I don't know how dire, how desperate the situation is. It could be finances, it could be health, it could be emotional issues, it could be spiritual issues and breakthroughs that you're waiting for. Can I encourage you, can I ask you not to give up hope? Pray. The prayer of a righteous man affects or avails much. Don't ever give up on God. Allow Him to come through in His time. Oftentimes we get so desperate because we think it has to happen by this day. It has to happen by this time. Hierdie ontmoeting wat ons het, hierdie gaan die deurbraak wees. En dan is daai vergadering nog erger as die voriges. Ons dink, nee man, hierdie situasie is onredbaar. Moenie ophou, moenie opgee nie. Hou moed, hou aan in jou geloof en vra die Here in gebed om in te tree, in te gryp, verskil te maak. I used to have what I called an impossible prayer list. There were prayers, there were difficult prayers, there were hard prayers, there were long prayers, and then there became the impossible prayers. And why did I make them impossible? Because, not because they were impossible, because when it went onto that list, I knew I was praying to the God who specializes in the impossible. So it didn't weaken my faith, it didn't make the situation more desperate. It merely made it more urgent in my mind, and in a sense, I grabbed onto God, in the God of the impossible, for the impossible, in an incredible way. So can I encourage you? I know I've said it already. This Tuesday, won't you hold on to your prayers? Even those people that you thought, ag, jy weet, hy's onredbaar. Hy, nee wat, 'n klip sal gered word voor daai ou. Carry on praying. Pray the impossible prayers. Don't listen to what the people around you are saying. Don't listen to the people who say, you've tried everything you can, give up, move on. Let it go, move on. Oftentimes people, because of their lack of faith, come and tell you, this is the situation. If God says to you, this is where I want you, this is what I want you to do. Jesus was on his way to heal this young girl, and he got interrupted, waylaid, delayed, and the girl dies. But Jesus was on his way to heal. Now, whether it's to heal from sickness or death, it's all possible with God. So if God is with you, if you know Jesus is with you in this thing, in this situation, in this, if you know He's with you, check your faith. Check your faith. If you believe. Come on, guys. Let's have a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday. I'm at a pastor's retreat. That's why I'm out here at a Zinkwe Lodge. And it's absolutely amazing here. I trust you have a good Tuesday wherever you find yourself. May the Lord bless you.
Willingly we fall.